Turning now to a major decision from the U.S. Supreme Court on President Trump's immigration policies. This has to do with the use of an 18th century law to deport migrants without due process, including to a notorious prison in El Salvador. Scott MacFarlane is following this story. Scott, good morning. This is still hard to believe.
Yeah, Gayle, good morning to you. Last night, it was a 5-4 decision that the justices used to stop a lower court's order that was blocking the Trump administration from deporting migrants to El Salvador under that Alien Enemies Act. The court says the administration can resume the deportations using the Wartime Act, which hadn't previously been used since internment in World War II. But the High Court did impose limits, saying the administration will have to begin offering some due process to allow these detainees to challenge the allegations that they're gang members. That could take the teeth out of using the Alien Enemies Act, which allowed the administration to expedite the deportations. Writing the lead dissent, Justice Sonia Sotomayor said the court's ruling was giving the government, quote, extraordinary relief, and added the court should not reward the government's efforts to erode the rule of law. The Trump administration's response to the ruling, they called it a great day for justice in America. And, Gayle, they vowed more deportations are coming.
That's what we keep hearing. One of the deportees is getting a lot of attention. The guy, the Maryland man, who the Justice Department has admitted this was an administrative mistake. This man should not have been sent to El Salvador. And now, what is Chief Justice Roberts saying about that, about what's going to happen to him?
Yeah, he's going to take a closer look at this case and has ordered new arguments to be submitted to him by the end of the day today. A federal judge had set a deadline of midnight last night for the return of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the administration acknowledging it made a mistake deporting Abrego Garcia with the others. He was protected by a prior court order which prohibited his deportation to El Salvador, from which he'd fled as a teenager. But the administration opposes the lower court order, saying Abrego Garcia is now in El Salvador, which is outside the court's jurisdiction. The Supreme Court has paused the deadline for at least one day, with Abrego Garcia's fate and perhaps those of future deportees hanging in the balance of what the Supreme Court does next. Gayle.
Yeah, we keep hearing he's a father of three, a barber. His wife says she's going to keep fighting, and many people say they will keep this story alive. Scott, thank you very much.